Hey Sturge Creek, I'm Julia Priest.
And I'm Gwen Slate.
And welcome back to SCTV's HawkTalk. Before we begin our show, we pause to honor our nation and reflect. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Emily's back for this week's look at the weather forecast.
Hey Redhawks, it's Emily here with your weather for the week. Today there will be a high of 64 and a low of 44. It will be partly cloudy. Tomorrow we'll have a high of 68 and a low of 48. There will be a mix of sun and clouds. Sunday there will be a high of 70 and a low of 47. It will be cloudy with a 40% chance of rain. Monday, October 5th, we'll have a high of 68 and a low of 47. There will be times of sun and clouds. Tuesday, October 6th, we'll have a high of 73 and a low of 52. It will be sunny. Wednesday, October 7th, we'll have a high of 75 and a low of 52. It will be sunny. And Thursday, October 8th, we'll have a high of 75, a low of 52, and it will also be sunny. Now back to Julia and Gwen.
Thanks, Emily. Now for a dose of funny. Coach Bowers is here with this week's dad joke.
What's up, Red Hawks? It's Coach Bowers, and I'm here to dish you up the dad joke of the day. What did the police officer say to the belly button? You're under a vest. Why do some couples go to the gym together? Because they want their relationship to work out. Well, now that I'm done with the joke of the day, it's time to get back to the show. I'll see you next time with more dad jokes with Coach Bowers.
Coach Bowers, you've made us all laugh again this week. Our Red Hawk sports team has been working hard to cover all the amazing athletic teams here at the Creek. Here's Evan Isaac with your Steers Creek Sports Report.
And I'm Isaac. And welcome to your Steers Creek Sports Report. The cross-country gentlemen fought hard this weekend on a Rossview course. They placed 6th as being seeded 11th. Nathan Maynard, Zach Walters came away with season's best. Also scoring were Colin Fleener, Grant Sexton, and Michael Giglio.
Andrea Ellis brings home her third win at the Rossview International, leading the ladies to a second-place finish. Her and the team were both ranked 5th overall. Scoring for SCHS were also Kylie Gray, Ella Hasty, of Avalon Cooper, and Hannah Westergaard. Great job, ladies.
The boys varsity bowling team rolled past Central 9 to 18-9 this past week.
This past week, Alex Crank won DNJ Player of the Week.
Last week, the Steers Creek Red Hawk football team beat Station Camp 45-7, with Gabe Walker being a walking highlight reel with 2 big touchdowns. Don't forget to vote for him for Male Athlete of the Week this week. They played McGavick last night and will go on to play Antioch next week on Thursday. No fans will be in attendance. Now over to Henry with your collegiate and professional sports update.
Thank you, Zeb and Isaac. My name is Henry Frazier, and I'll be giving you your college and professional sports update for this week. This past weekend, Vanderbilt was able to play a close game to Texas A&M. Texas A&M went into that game ranked 10th, but as Vanderbilt was able to keep it within 5 points, Texas A&M fell to rank 13. Texas A&M quarterback Helen Mond only got 189 yards and 1 touchdown, as Vanderbilt was able to make it 12-17 at the end. The freshman quarterback Ken Seals was able to have a breakout game with 150 yards and 1 touchdown. Vanderbilt's defense played exceptionally in the fourth quarter as they caused so many turnovers, allowing them to stay close. Unfortunately, Vanderbilt's offense was unable to capitalize off of these turnovers. Up next, Tennessee played South Carolina. Tennessee was able to come out with the win 31-27 as South Carolina made a crucial mistake on the final kickoff of the game. Quarterbacks Jarrett Garantano and Colin Hill both had 250-plus yard games, as well as 1 touchdown for each quarterback. And now up for our local MTSU Blue Raiders. Last weekend, they were able to have a close game to UTSA. Unfortunately, they couldn't pull it off in the end, failing to convert on a 2-point conversion. The game finished 35-37, keeping MTSU 0-3. Quarterback Asher O'Hara had an outstanding game with 372 yards and 3 touchdowns. Unfortunately, he made a lot of crucial errors, throwing 2 big interceptions early in the game. An outstanding performance this weekend from quarterback KJ Costello from Mississippi State, getting over 623 yards, 5 touchdowns. This was a big game as they were able to take down reigning national champions LSU, 44-34. As well this past weekend, number 3 Oklahoma took a big loss to Kansas State, 38-35. This is the second time in a row that Oklahoma has lost to Kansas State in their hopes to win a national championship. Now into professional sports. The Tennessee Titans are now 3-0 as they beat the Minnesota Vikings 31-30 in a close win. Kicker Steven Gostkowski kicked his 3rd game-winning field goal this season. As well, Ryan Tannehill had 321 yards. Derrick Henry had 2 touchdowns and 119 yards. And Tennessee Titans receiver Khalif Raymond had 3 targets for 118 yards, 39 yards average. As we're going into fall break, I'll be giving you 2 weeks worth of football games. This weekend, MTSU will be playing Western Kentucky in the 100 Miles of Hate on ESPN3 Saturday on 4 o'clock. As well, next week on Saturday, October 10th at 4 p.m., MTSU will be playing at Florida International. Next up this weekend, Vanderbilt will be playing LSU on Saturday, October 3rd at 6:30 p.m. After that, next week, on Saturday, October 10th, a time to be determined, Vanderbilt will be playing South Carolina. Continuing with SEC football, Tennessee will be playing Missouri this weekend at home, October 3rd at 11 a.m. As well, after that, October 10th, at a time to be determined, Tennessee will be playing Georgia on SEC Network. And hopefully, finally starting off their season, Memphis will be playing SMU, unless this game gets postponed like the last 3. And after that, Memphis will be playing UCF on ESPN2 Saturday, October 10th at a time to be determined. Coming up this week, the NBA Finals start with the Los Angeles Lakers playing the Miami Heat. Continuing with professional championships, the Tampa Bay Lightning were able to beat the Dallas Stars in the Stanley Cup Finals. Next week, Sunday, October 11th, at 12 p.m. on CBS, the Titans will be playing the Buffalo Bills. Thank you for tuning in. Now back to Gwen and Julia.
Thanks, Deb and Isaac. There's a lot of things going on in and around the creek. Here's JJ with your weekly Creekly update.
Hey Redhawks, JJ here with your weekly Creekly update. Today is the last day to pay your $25 DECA dues to Dr. Stewart or Miss Dixon. The SCHS football team will host their annual golf tournament on October 17th at Indian Hills. If you are interested in playing, see Mrs. Honeycutt before October 12th to register. The SCHS Crochet for a Cause Club, led by Mrs. Darden, is looking for new members. If you are interested, see Mrs. Darden or text 81010 to @SCH Crochet on the Remind app. All created items are donated to help others. Attention students, the end of the first quarter is approaching. Be sure to keep up with your grades in Skyward. Report cards go out on October 15th. Seniors, look at the college planning guide from your counselors. Please read through with your parent or guardian and reach out to your counselor with any questions. FAFSA opens on October 1st for the 2021 through 2022 school year. Beginning on October 5th, every Monday at 6 p.m., there will be a line-by-line webinar to better understand the FAFSA and what is expected out of each section. On Fridays at 11:30 a.m., a FAQ link will also be available to answer any questions you may have. See or email your counselor for more information. And now back to Gwen and Julia.
Katina made it back in time from the North Pole to send us this week in History Report.
Hey Redhawks, I'm Katina Sisabon and I'll be giving you guys a rundown on This Week in History. On September 28, 1990, the Game Boy video game device was released in Europe. On September 29th of 1997, the Billy Joel album The Stranger was released by Columbia Records. On September 30th, 1950, radio's Grand Ole Opry is broadcast on TV for the first time. On October 1st, 1933, Babe Ruth made his final pitching appearance. He pitched all 9 innings and hit a home run in the 5th inning. On October 2nd, 1959, the science fiction anthology TV series The Twilight Zone debuted and became hugely popular. That's it for This Week in History. I'll see you next time. Now back with Julia and Gwen.
SCTV wishes a happy birthday to all of those who are celebrating this week and over fall break. Noemi is here with this week's list of staff birthdays.
Hi Redhawks, Noemi here to wish some very special teachers a very special birthday. Today is Miss Graves' special day, so make sure you wish her a happy birthday. Miss Davenport will be celebrating her birthday over fall break this Wednesday the 7th. Miss Pearson will be celebrating her birthday next Thursday the 8th, and so will Miss Tupper for a double birthday. Mr. Vaughn will be celebrating his birthday the Monday we come back from fall break, so make sure you remember to wish him a happy birthday. Make sure you wish these special teachers a happy birthday, and we hope you enjoy your day here at the Creek. This has been Noemi, now back to Gwen and Julia.
From music to movies, Anna Chase has her thumb on the world of entertainment. Here's this week's HawkTalk Entertainment Report.
Hi, I'm Anna Chase, and this is Entertainment. The CMT Awards will be October 21st. The nominees have been revealed. You can vote for artists such as Thomas Rhett, Gabby Barrett, Dan and Shay, Carrie Underwood, Luke Combs, Florida Georgia Line, and more. Why Don't We has released their new song, Falling. Zayn has released his new song, Better. Machine Gun Kelly released his album, Tickets to My Downfall. One Republic releases their song, Wildlife. And Sia releases her songs, Courage to Change. On September 25th, the action thriller movie Ava has been released. On September 25th, the comedy drama movie Misbehavior has been released. On October 9th, comedy family movie The War with Grandpa will be released. And October 16th, the documentary Time will be released. This has been Anna Chase reporting for SCTV. Now let's get back to Julia and Gwen.
Recently, Steers Creek High School's JROTC battalion took time to recognize an amazing man. Here's Jacqueline Rocket with more about Mr. Bell.
On Saturday, September 19th, the SCHS Red Hawk Battalion performed a color guard for the celebration of Mr. Bell's 97th birthday. Mr. Bell was honored for service as a World War II veteran and was thanked for his 21 years of service in the Army Air Corps and later the U.S. Air Force. The event was hosted by the Smyrna branch of the American Legion and catered by Mission Barbecue. The SCHS Red Hawk JROTC Battalion and SCTV thank Mr. Bell for his service to protect and defend our freedom, and we hope he had an enjoyable birthday.
Thank you, Mr. Bell, for your service, and we hope you had an amazing birthday. For our last segment of this week, we sit down with senior SCTV staff member and sports editor Henry Frazier as he lets the Red Hawk spotlight shine on him.
Hello, my name is Henry Frazier, and I'm in the Red Hawk Spotlight. My favorite memory from high school is my freshman year we played McGavick on their homecoming, and we blocked a field goal and ran it back on the final play of the game to win. I've never experienced something as electric as that moment, and I'd like to say that I was one of the few people that I was actually able to go to that game. One thing I would say to my past self is, stop talking, please. One teacher that I'd say inspired me the most is Coach Woods. He inspired me to be the best person I possibly can be and to be as nice as possible to anybody and everybody, no matter how much you like them or not. One team means to me that everybody is on the Stewart's Creek team, not a specific sport. You're just all on one team and we all work together as teammates and we bond together like friends. Even if you are not similar to the other person, you're still a friend to that person, no matter if you know them or not. My name's Henry Frazier and I've been in the Red Hawk Spotlight.
Thank you, Henry, for all your hard work and for sitting in our Red Hawk Spotlight. We hope you enjoyed learning about your fellow classmates through this series.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed today's show. Have a great and safe fall break, Red Hawks.
For more SCTV broadcasts and shows, follow us on Twitter and subscribe on YouTube.
That's all for this week's edition of SCTV's Hawk Talk.
Why you always in the mood? Around like I'm brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood? Around like I'm brand new.